Hello, Aries. If you'd like to come on in and have a seat for some symbolic support, my name is Steph. I'm so grateful you are here. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome home. We are going to create an ink blot made in your name and essence that we are going to scry
Am I a ghost?
Yes, you are. For shapes and symbols that may speak to our psyche and psychic senses. We'll also add on tarot and oracle. And as you just heard, where Mr. Ghost GIF is here, we have Ghost Tube for any audio additions from the afterlife that may further add to our auric adventures. So whenever you're ready, Arians, let's go. You know the drill. Please fast forward, save, pause, all that kind of good stuff, however you want to skip through. We're here to create a portal to perceive in versus worrying about a masterpiece. As well, Arians, if you'd like to comment below what you see, sense, or feel, please know that that is appreciated as your reflections do deepen the reading and they inspire our interconnected nature. As well, it helps the channel. So thank you for that. Arians, I hope you are doing well. 4s might seem to be a number standing out to you. As well, Aries. The link below will be to your extended if you'd like to become a YouTube second tier Secreteur Society member, but no pressure. But that is where the extended is if you are interested. Also, Aries, your Kali cards are off here, off to the side. We'll take a look at those in just a moment, but if any of the artistry stands out and speaks to you, please follow that first and always. Aries, we're just about ready to rock. We're not going to rush. We are here to enjoy the explore. Crease of creation. Aries, if you'd like to join me in closing the eyes. Cleansing the palette of perception. Releasing the race and the rush. Activating the abstract mind and ancient awareness to perceive and receive symbolic support. In the name and honor of the Aryan Aries Collective. Thank you for being my muse, and may you meet a message with meaning.
Child.
Woo! Aries, love it. If you would like to take a screenshot so you can scry on your own time, you do that. I am just going to put these away so I do not spill and make more of a mess than I already do. Aries, whew, there is... Oh, I feel like there is just this feeling of Technicolor. I don't know if I spelled that right, but I'm going to just write Technicolor. I'm seeing a puppy dog. A black dog might mean something to somebody specifically, but this black dog is all dressed up. I just went to the groomers and I got all buffed up. I've got bows in my hair or whiskers. I feel very well groomed.
Sandra.
I feel very well groomed. There is an elephant over here. This elephant's trunk is a clarinet. So an elephant's trunk clarinet. Not that maybe you have to play the clarinet, but there's something about music, tones, notes. I kind of feel like I am remembering that I am part of a band. I am part of a collective, or I am part of something that maybe it's your family, your job, you know, all those channels, corporate, creative, personal, platonic, romantic, all the kind of good stuff. Those are your channels.
Move over.
It's like I'm remembering that and what I'm adding to that. I think I've been through what maybe I felt I needed to be removed from. Maybe I removed myself from certain jobs, people, places, or things. And now I'm focusing on what I'm adding to. What I add. And maybe that just feels good even within myself to say, remember what I bring to the table of sorts, what my music is. And I want to note, I don't know if you can see it with the lighting, Let's see if I can bring it up. Right there. You have this small spirit listening to your tune. That feels very endearing. Give me a moment. When I say small spirit, it's not because they or in any sort of measurement. Your music, your whoever, and I mean like just of you. If it's not necessarily music, it's just your tone, your, I don't know what it is, wherever you are right now, they hear it and they come closer to it. Like that.
Closer.
Yeah, it's a gravitational pull from this grooming. I got to write that down. I'm already brutal enough with the titles, but gravitational grooming. I don't know. That's how I'm going to write that down. Yeah, there's other characters here. Okay, it just jumped out at me. Hold on. There is an energy. So I'm in like the magenta, either magenta or pink rays. That could be a softer root. So it's like my root chakra area, and my pink ray, which I think, don't know, is maybe part in the heart space. It's not important. Not that it's not important. It's not important for me to stay constipated on it. They are coalescing in that I'm being talked to with a hand puppet. So that's the best way I can say it. Because it's like it's easily received that way, you know, like if you're in like therapy or something, you're like, tell me your emotions, but it's adorable, and it's like, okay, let me tell you my emotions. I feel better about it, and I feel like that's how my root and this pink ray are communicating, specifically to my cycloptic one-eyed monster, whatever one-eyed monster means to you. Envy, greed, anger, resentments, any of that. And they speak. It's like, okay, we'll speak just... I feel like whatever that is, even though I'm seeing it as like a hand puppet, it's helpful. You've created some sort of some sort of self-help. You have helped yourself. You have helped yourself. Yeah, sorry. There is, I think, a golden spine of, I'm going to say this, but I don't want it to come off the way
I want one.
It is this golden spine of a new ram. Can I write that down too? A golden spine of a new ram. We are so here for you. We're here for the Aryan Collective, the Aries Collective. If you'd like to step on in, we are listening. We are so here for you. Or send shout outs accordingly. Because when I am in this new golden, it's like the golden age, but golden ram. I don't know. I don't need to make... See, and then right in here, there is a little boy or... Greetings. Hello. He's pretty cool. So one could be your inner child. Your masculine energy. Okay, this is not a replacement. This is a creation of... It's like... If your masculine and feminine energies within the self for this new ram. Now, of course, you might be preggers and having a physical child. Congratulations. This is, I'm asking to go inside. It's like my masculine and feminine energies have married, merged, coalesced, and are birthing within the self. That's why it feels this new golden ram. And it's a pretty cool dude. And I'm a guest in your aura, so I'm doing my best that I can to kind of express this. But he's got his hands behind his head. He's like, yeah, Pretty cool, and I know it. But this feels like the self-help part. This, like, I helped myself, and through these energies, masculine, feminine, but not staying in there. I don't know how else to say, because I don't know enough like geometry. In the feminine energy, the masculine of the feminine energy, the feminine of the feminine energy, and those masculine, feminine, and so you get the gift just right, and then it becomes like geometric. So while this could be absolutely lineage that you can see in your representative reality of your current family members, while that is a scope, yes, I keep being asked because I feel like I'm just in this. Very much so. I helped myself, and you received resources here in your reality from maybe other people, modalities,
Strangled.
because I'm hearing I walk with trees, I talk with trees. So maybe something about nature, or just the elemental energies. So whether it is that you went to therapy, you read books, you did this, you did that, the point being is that you received what you wanted to receive and needed to receive, not just the wants and, wants and needs, and you did it. I don't know how else to say it. And I think the benefits roll out to your lineage, but that's not the point. The point was, for me, is to stay very present, because that's really like the cool place to be. Like, you're the cool place to be. You're pretty cool. Like, I don't know how else to say it. And I feel like you should feel pretty cool going into or coming into this golden ram age of your whatever age. Again, if it's you're having a birthday come up, or transition through jobs, whatever the case is, whatever age might mean to you, like age of Aquarius, but I'm seeing the golden age of the ram. So yeah, anyway, that's where I'm at. Let's keep going. I keep being drawn, Aries, like right in here. This, like the zoom out, and I see this beautiful black dog. But when I zoom in, I'm seeing this, the very traditional metamorphosis, if I may. I'm not going to lie. It looks like it was at some point in time, in the most mosaic way, messy. And maybe those are just things that seemed messy at the time, but like, is it like Monet, you stand back. If you're looking at all the singular brushstrokes, it looks ridiculous. But I don't mean ridiculous, but it can be hard to follow the lines. But you stood out and maybe realize now, oh, look at this masterpiece of me. Look at this masterpiece of me. Okay. Yeah? Where did I put my little guidebook there? Okay, let's take a look at this. Because this metamorphosis is like psychedelic in nature. It's, I don't even know, like that's the right word, the cosmology or cosmicology of something. And if you look in the negative space here, it's almost like, once again, there's this creature with these eyes here. And if I may, also like with over here when it was the cycloptic conversation, different deities within my own self.
Am I a ghost?
You are a ghost, but you're still very, very much alive here, dimensionally speaking, with us. And I feel very confident here, because it's almost as if do you know what this is? Thank you. So in the butterfly metamorphosis, is this something maybe was caught in your throat? But in the butterfly, because this is the mouth of the dog, this is the cocoon having its own life force. They are now separate, with the butterfly having emerged, but the cocoon process, the cocoon itself of that life force, I could say also shadow in essence, was so serving and so sweet to do so. I'm also seeing something about Cookie Monster. Okay, and I'm seeing blue lips. I don't know if somebody around you has drowned or at some point in time, because I could be all over in the time frame here because I'm not following it linearly. You might have.
Buy me a coffee.
Thank you if you do decide to. Link below. I might have been emotionally drowning at one point in time. Maybe you also had a near-death experience. But it's like my lips were blue and I couldn't catch enough breath at one point in time. Something opened my eyes. Something opened my eyes. There is a motorcycle mermaid that has this blue, I think it might be a bear or a different kind of dog. I don't think it matters what symbol I'm seeing it as. It represents, I emotionally saved myself. Okay, and I am now pouring into, this feels so, I gotta say galactic again. Like this, what I'm pouring into, this, what was the term? Gravitational, I don't even know if that was the right word. Grooming. I got stuff apparently just flying around my office here, so that's fun. This, like, Cookie Monster, I'm hungry for this, pardon me, crystallized grooming of the third eye, but it's my mouth. The third eye is my mouth. Okay. 21. I am looking up your card if you want to take that in. Oh, is that the mouth in there? I'll bring it back down. You don't need to look at my smug face. Smug face. Okay. Like, even the kind of the coloring, if I was to place it right there. All that blue, that mouth. At some point in time, I might have had like lockjaw. Kind of gives me that same drowny feel. Sublime. I'm going to butcher this word. I apologize. Bahariva.
Finish.
Baharivi. Baravi. I'm going to go with Baravi. Sublime Baravi, fierce with sacred rage, cannot be deceived nor deterred. She is unflinching, fearless, and determined. She causes that which is unworthy of the soul to flee and secures divine protection for the authentic soul path. Her presence empowers our hearts to face our fears and signifies that we are ready to overcome anything that has held us back. She gives the power to fulfill our heart's desires and reminds us to embrace our unique path with confidence. She is the conqueror of fear, and her name means both formidable and terrifying. Whew. I also...
Hidden.
I just heard, like, need I say more? Need I say more? Maybe at some point in time you were terrified of what would become. There's something else going on up here. Sorry, I can't seem to quite find words. I'm seeing Bart Simpson with a butterfly. Now I've lost my pen. No, I've not lost my pen. Bart Simpson with a butterfly. I'm talking to spirit at night. A spirit of something. Someone, something, angels, aliens, ascended masters. Apply any word that you want. I am sleeping at night. I got a bird above my head. And I'm receiving a message. It is definitely at nighttime.
Have we met?
You've met many, many times before. Man, Aries, I'm going to read your other Kali card here. Dakshina? Because I don't know what this card means, and we'll take a look at it. But it's almost like this shadow aspect. Oh, even with like the yellow in here, right? With the many arms. And I don't want to say like defeating many demons. It's kind of like I've self-helped myself into realizing these demons I just needed to deal with them, and then they transmuted to, even though they're divine in their own way, they become friendly. It's like, I'm so cool.
Nobody
I'm so
understands.
cool. Okay, let's read it so I don't forget, because I'm going to forget. Number 7 also might mean something to you. Also, when I said something about lockjaw, hopefully I said that outside, because my right side of my jaw is like really bothering me right now. Dakshina, fear can undermine your confidence, erode your trust, and steal the joy you take in living. The benign yet mighty Dakshina Kali manifests to conquer fear and realign your mind and path towards peace and light. Make a sincere offering from your heart to her now, and you will receive her generous blessings and assistance. Open your heart with trust, for that which is blessed and beautiful wants to manifest in your life. This is why, this is what you've been doing. Like macheting the way through your...
Run.
I want to say misgivings, but hopefully you understand. Like, I don't, it's not concrete. Solar plexus and crown chakra are working together very much so, with a dash of sacral in there, and throat seems to be prominent. I'm seeing a stegosaurus as well. Why do I keep losing this pen, but it's not lost at all? And maybe that's part of it. I keep thinking maybe I've lost something, but I've never lost it at all. I think you've worked through this. This is quite... Sorry, give me a moment. I'm going to use the term grooming again. But I think that you received, it's like going, not saying that there's anything with, not going to the hairdressers or doing your own hair, or, some sort of grooming, whatever that grooming would be. It's like, you might feel like you spoiled yourself by going to the salon or a barber shop or spa, whatever, apply whatever may feel good. But really, it was like just a way for you to realize you can receive from outside of you, and the benefits aren't necessarily what your hair looks like, yada yada, your nails, your beard, your clothes, whatever. Sorry, my nose is so itchy now when you're reading. The benefits were time for you to just relax, to not have to do it. Did I butcher that? Hopefully I did not. Because I'm back in the cocoon thing. It's almost like allowing that to happen, whatever it may have been, in the salon or barber shop, so that you could work on the cocooning fabric. So that you leave, or you knew you would be leaving it better.
Why are you here?
Better than when you stepped into it. It's like applying cream to skin, some sort of nourishment and hydration. I really don't know where I've gone with this. I hope it makes sense to somebody or something. All right. Aries, like I said before, if you're still here, I am so, so grateful for you exploring with me. It's enchanting. The link below to the extended, as we're going to get ready to flip it and head over there. Scavenger hunt. What you thought was hidden is hiding in plain sight. It's like the pen. I kept thinking this darn pen was lost, but it never was. Maybe you enjoy part of the scavenger hunt, purity on the clothesline, soothing, what you thought was hidden or maybe taken, or you saw in other people, places, or things, but not in and of yourself for one reason or another.
Device.
Oh, this is back to the golden age of the ram. Summer solstice. Like the sun, spread your ray of light and ignite the light in others. Interesting. This is, now take this as you will, this message, however it feels. But for me, remember I was talking about the masculine and the feminine energies birthing. There's that little butterfly birthing this little boy, and there's a little girl. So again, it's harmonized again. Maybe this is your 10 of Cups. Maybe you're ready for this golden age of the ram. And what your soul has kind of been going through is this scavenger hunt on earth to find these pieces, because you enjoy the explore. You enjoy the... I'm not saying that you enjoy the pain and gains of it, but maybe that's a way that you were learning to say, okay, no pain, no gain. So that's the theory we're going to go with. So that's the way we'll receive things. And now it feels like I'm pretty cool and I'm just going to be able to receive. It's still knowing when you're giving, but it's maybe just in different ways. I talk to trees. I don't know what, maybe this is part of the therapy as well. I talk to trees. You've got something very, very deeply, can I get one more card before I flip it? Something very deeply connected to the cosmos, the cosmology of things. I don't know, Aries, I feel like you have been very, very patient. Like, look at that. Can I just bring it this way? Thanks. I have been so patient for this. This, if I turn it like that, is this. Is that me? Right? You've been so patiently waiting and realizing through maybe even, oh my goodness. So even look at this Gemini rescue card, and of course follow what that might mean to you. I follow the art. This depiction is like all of this. The masculine, the feminine, that keeps going and going in this like 3D construct. And you didn't rescue yourself because others couldn't. You just, you received some sort of, inspiration from spirit. A spirit. There could have been other people around you. It's like this drowning feeling. Remember I was talking about before? That maybe at one point in time you felt very, very fragile. Okay, who's coming to rescue you? I don't know if the people around you in their said roles, titles, positions were in a position to, because you were kind of teaching them without directly teaching them. This feels more lineagey again. This lifetime or other lifetimes, but the benefits would be spread out before. It was like you were taking the scavenger hunt of a kind of a time in your life before, like, to really get into your golden ram age. And it really is almost ingenious. But the patience to be there for, it's like being captured in so many other people, places or things, snowball effects, and you popped out. You popped out of some snowball and you had some sort of brilliant idea, but you actually had the brilliance of it when maybe you felt the most fragile. And your masculine and feminine energies rescued themselves. So it's not to say that you didn't receive help from a spouse, from a partner, from a person. You received more inspiration that would fuel your ingenuity while you were going into your cocooning stage. And with the skull of Rosette, and then here's the skull.
Frustrated.
I know it's a lotus, but it's like a rose. I'm going to flip this. Aries, if you would like to join me for the extended, the link is below. I hope this did serve, inspire, educate, or entertain. Your presence truly warms my haunted heart, and I'm so, so grateful for you. So until next time, if I don't see you on the flip side, so much love.